What's up, guys? Welcome back to another video on my channel. My name is Joe. This is my channel Crypto Joe, and I'm bringing you back news from the crypto world as well as just when it comes to gaming, NFTs, and different projects and so on. But before we start this video, make sure you subscribe so you can stay notified every time I upload a video, as well as just make sure you like this video. By that, you do a lot and you help us out. As well as today, I'm going to bring you guys a new video, and we're going to talk about a game that has recently just come out and as well as it's doing very well. There's a lot of different, it's not just one game. Like there's five different game modes inside of one game, which makes the game more interesting. And it's a game that's a play to earn game. And it's pretty easy. It's quite easy, but as well as it can get very challenging. As I mentioned, it's doing pretty well in the charts. So I'm here to bring it up to you guys, and we can make a review together. And you guys can, after this video is done, you guys can look at it for yourselves and check it out. So we're not talking more other than Monsterra. Monsterra is a game that is available literally everywhere. You can play it from your PC or you can play it from your phone. It's free to play, and we're gonna take a look at their website right now. So here we're on their website right now. As I mentioned, here's a little the monsters they offer you, and it says download to free to play and earn now. So you can play the game or you can scan right there, and that's all the apps for that. And then there's the Monsterra World, and there's an ambassador program too, partnership program, and get started. So basically, the partnership is more like if you want to contribute with how this game is engineered. And as I mentioned, there's a lot of monsters within this game, as well as just like different ways to earn. And also, like, there's always that they're looking for new updates as well too. So then there's the Monster World right here, and they have a Twitter, Telegram, Facebook, and then they have a YouTube and a TikTok as well. So this game itself is already big on its own. We're gonna take a look at their Twitter here real quick, and so you guys can stay a little bit informed. It's already based off 133,000 people already in it. So as I mentioned, this game is not anything new, but it's very well known. And there's here a little bit more updates on that on the game. They're also doing giveaways, and the reward can be 3,000 other tokens of the monster token, and just in itself, just the different monsters that keep launching, or just daily quests for you to earn, and so on. So it's a very large community that stays very updated as the time being. Always new maps, always new updates, as well as new perks and different game modes for you to join. I mean, this is a pretty cool skin right here, and there's an auction too for you to earn as well, like new monsters or new characters on its own. It's like I mentioned, it's on the Google Play and Apple Store. And then yeah, that's their Twitter. Right here, we're gonna look at their chart right here on Koigeki as always. And then as you see, the chart is pretty much it's going up as time being, and it's not gonna stop going. So this thing is going crazy. Everybody's wanting to play this game, and this game is pretty fun itself. So there's a little bit of here. We can watch the trailer together, so you guys can see a little bit more about it. And we're gonna do right here. This is once upon a time. Let me turn this little monster right there is on my way, but basically just right here a little bit more about it. Let me see if I can fix this. Nope. So then just a little bit more about that. And just tells you a little bit more of the background story behind it. But here we're just gonna look at the gameplay right there. You start building. So this is just one of the, you start, this is how you start and you breed them. So you combine two of your monsters and create a unique monster of its own. And then it will show right here, should pop it up. So then you get an egg, right? So then the egg itself you hatch, and then it will give you a one of a kind monster, and so on. So basically, you can upgrade your pets as time being, but also like it's just incredible how this game works. Like it's not just like everybody has the same pet or so, because there's so many different monsters you can breed as well as just create. And then you're also building as time being your little, little town around, or your kingdom, in other words. And then you can start battling through the different people around. You can play around the world. There's different, like I said, game types for you to play. Right now there's five game types, and what that means is like you can play with like very competitive or just practice and so on. So basically, it just tells you a little bit more of the story right there. The Monsterra Mongen story. Mongens have been around for human forever, and human must learn how to connect. They've grown and built strong empires that it's impossible to think of society without them. Monsterra is the most progressive empire raised by five different races, the Monges including the best, Tecnos and Mystic and Celest and Chaos, and is being in farming, ecosystem, competition, and fight. Here we have a little bit of the Tectos right here. And Tectos is very strong and has enough power to easily drag and boulder weighing more than a ton. The Mongoose has a powerful vision that lets see through the deep smoke. So these are just the different kinds of just how the monsters work. So we have, the techno, then we have the common, the uncommon, the rare, the epic, and then the legendary, which they won't show, but there is a legendary already. So don't let this fool you, this little lock right here. But there's different kinds right here. It says the free play and earn. So here's just a little bit of it. There's adventure, the boss challenge, the battlefront, and then the arena. And then here's a little bit of the tokenomics itself. We have that MST token economic, and it just tells you a little bit of the staking issuance. The foundation was 15%, just like the staking. The gaming issuance was 10. Ecosystem was 15. Liquidity was 10. The marketing, and then the public round right here was about 2%, and then the private round is 13%, and the team advisor was 20%. And then just right here tells you a little bit more about it right here, the total supply and the hard cap on its own, and the total sell of almost, the 50% right there, and then it's powered by BNB chain, and then MVAX network and OKX chain. And then the following the roadmap, as you mentioned right here, it's been out since 2021. So a lot of those things have already been finished. But right now we're on the 2023 roadmap, and they've already finished their Q1. So now we're on the Q2 right now, starting strong. And then it says a bright future ahead. And then right here we have a little bit of what they're backed up by too. So if it loads up, it will show, and it just shows right here the hash, Hubi Ventures, Salad, and Nasty Labs, and Shima Capital, which is great. And then they have a solid team members, which is advisors. We have the Thea, then we have Victor, Mark Nguyen, Iris, and so on. Um, so they're basically right. Uh, they're about based about 12 people. There's no non ID and so on. So they all have a different part of the role. So it's a big team. It's a big team of 12. And here's just for you to register email. You can stay intact with them. So overall, this is Monsterra. And then that's literally out everywhere. If you guys want to go check it out, I'll leave links below to everything. So just make sure you like this video if you enjoyed, and subscribe to my channel and ring that bell so you get notified every time I upload a video, because it might be literally within the next second I can upload another video. Just inform you guys the latest news in the crypto world. And if without further ado, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.